Okay, you're in the next video.
I did 5, didn't I? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, like this. And then I need to build up a little bit here on this side. So these bits you're not really going to see on the outside, or the inside. Sorry, you're not going to see them on the inside, but they're just kind of here to look quite cool. And then I can just do the same here. I'm going to build up like this, and then build up like this, and this should match up, as to what I did on the other side. So now all I need to do is do the same on this side, and then I can go and do the roof, and then the outside walls at least are going to be almost done. I'm certainly getting much faster at building than I used to be. So let's go and build this down here. And you might be thinking, why are you doing it so small? Why is there a big space at the back? And that is, of course, because this is going to be where the beach is going to be. So we've left plenty of room for that here. All right, then let's just go and carry on building up the rest of this roof. And where has Polly got to, actually? Is Polly still cutting down the trees? She was here. Oh, there she is. Hello, Polly. Do you want to lend me a hand building up the walls? I've kind of done the bottom row now. So this outside row needs to be 3 blocks high, and then I think the roof in the middle is going to be 4 blocks high. It doesn't need to have very big ceilings, just because it's going to be full of dogs, and dogs generally aren't particularly tall. And speaking of dogs, Fluffy, seeing as I've finished building the tall things, you can now carry on running around and joining me. I always hate just leaving dogs sitting there the entire video. I think they might get a bit bored. They'd probably enjoy the fresh air getting outside of the doghouse, but they would probably rather run around and jump and play with things, rather than just sit there and watching us building. I wonder if the dogs would ever like to build. I wonder if they ever watch thinking, I wish I was building. Probably not. They'd probably rather just bury bones and, I don't know, scratch themselves and do other things that dogs do. Alright then, let's go and carry on building this bit here. And actually, we should do the entrance at the back as well. There's going to be basically a corridor going straight down the middle here, like this. And then there's going to be an exit, which is going to be the same as the front on this side here. So let me go and try and do that. And I think I'll do should I do the same pattern? I think, I'll do the same pattern with the white wall that I did on the other side. And whoa, look how quickly Polly has finished off doing all of the roof. That is definitely why I had Polly joining me. So let's go and do the same here as I did on the other side, just like this. So this can be the exit here, I think. And now I'm going to go and try and do the big tail, which is going to be on the top. First, I'm going to have a few of these cookies, and no, I'm not going to give up on that because it takes so long to eat cookies. Instead, I am going to eat a pork chop. And I think Fluffy wants one as well. There you go, Fluffy. You can eat a pork chop as well. This is the wagging tail, after all, so we do need you to have a wagging tail. All right then, let's go and make a little staircase so I can jump up the top. And let's try and make a tail. I guess I'll do it at the back here, is where it would make the most sense. And let's just try and work out how to do this. I've never built a giant tail before, so I have no idea how this is going to work out. And actually, Fluffy, Fluffy, that's it. You wait down there. No, I fell down as well. I don't want Fluffy jumping up and falling off the giant tail, because otherwise she would not end up with a wagging tail. But she seems to be generally behaving. She's probably one of my best behaved dogs. She's not as rebellious as some other dogs like Corey, and even Barnaby sometimes could be a little bit rebellious. Although I was just being good about you, Fluffy. That's it. You go back down there. Right then, this doesn't look much like a tail, does it? Let's go and, if I move you just to the either side there, Fluffy, if I kind of build up a little bit higher here, and I think it needs to go a little bit wider. I think it looks a bit weird not being very wide. So let's go and kind of add in an extra little bit along here like this. If I kind of just follow the same pattern, and then I add another bit underneath. It's going to be a nice fluffy tail. Seeing as I'm being joined by Fluffy, we can have a big fluffy tail on here. I'm kind of basing the tail on Fluffy a little bit, and the building as well, because the building's yellow and her collar is yellow. And do the same on this side here, just like this. And while I'm doing that, Polly, do you want to start digging away behind us? Sorry about that, I just randomly lost connection to Xbox Live, but it does not matter. We are back in, and I can go and carry on trying to get this tail built then. So where was I? I needed to build like this, and then like this. And please don't copy me if you want to build a giant tail yourself, because as I said, I've never done this before, so I have no idea if this is going to look good or not. Actually, it's looking okay. This isn't looking too bad. Let's add some blocks in on the here like this, and let's have a look. I quite like that. That is a pretty nice out. I mean, it obviously isn't actually wagging because there's no way to really do that unless I had pistons all over it, but I do not want to do that. I think this looks pretty cool. Let's go to the front and have a look at the front here as well. Let's get rid of this random sand as well. I think overall this the outside of this place anyway is looking pretty good, but now we need to go and do the back, which is going to be where our little paradise beach is going to be hidden at the back around here. So we need to go and first dig away all of this ground here, and then I guess we're going to need to place a bit more ground in underneath, just because we then want to sand on top of it. So there's going to be a nice little beach here, then there's going to be a tiny bit of water. It's going to be like a little miniature paradise, and then we can add some palm trees in, maybe some stuff in the water, some sunbeds for the dogs to lie on. I'm getting a little bit jealous here. I kind of wish that this place was for me. I guess what I do once this place is finished is just kind of take turns leaving dogs here. I put them here by themselves because I don't want them to get lonely, but I can just sort of have different coming at different times, and then they can go and have a little bit of a treat away from the doghouse, and then go back home and join all of their friends again. I think that is going to be pretty awesome. And it looks like Polly's gone to bed, and that is definitely a very good idea. And there's a sheep here as well. Excuse me, sheep, this bed was for me, not for you. It looks like Polly's making another friend with some of the lovely world wildlife. And what's that? Oh, I thought there was a creeper. I thought there was a creeper on the top of just a bit of grass spinning around. It was just a leaf block. It kind of looks a bit like a creeper's head spinning in a circle. Maybe a very tiny miniature baby creeper. Right then, most of this area's dug away. So as I said, what we're going to have to do though is build a kind of like a platform here, because then we can place the sand on top of it, because otherwise when we place the sand, it's just going to go and drop the whole way down, and that wouldn't be very useful, would it? So let's go to try and just place in a row of dirt or anything along here, and then we can go and place the sand on top of it, and then I guess we can just do a fence around the outside area, and yeah, then the outside should be pretty much complete. I think this is going to be where the dogs will spend most of their time, so either here or in the dog diner, because my dogs like their pork chops, and that is going to be what's on the menu most of the time with the doggy diner. Well, that and bones, I guess. All right then, let's go and fill in this little section here, and the sand, I guess, can go right to the very edge here, and then we just need to go and leave a little bit of a pit further down there, and then that's where the water's going to be. So let's go and just get this sand done first. And speaking of pits, there's a little pit here and some old redstone. I'm not entirely sure what that redstone's from, but I guess it was an old mini game which was in this area. And I'm not sure where I'm going to build all of my my employee of the month mini games now. I got to have one for this place, but I'm kind of running out of room to build them all. In fact, I'm kind of running out of room in my lovely world. Like, I still got loads of space, like everywhere, like all the way over there, but it's so far away. I kind of feel like I need like a big field or something nearby my house, which I can use to build all of my kind of one-off games and stuff. And actually this area here, we need to dig down a little bit further, and that's because this is where the water's going to be. So if we kind of have this area kind of one block down at least, we don't want it to be too deep. And where's Fluffy? Oh no, I've left Fluffy standing on top of the roof. You can come and run around and join us again as we go and try and get the rest of this beach done. So this here can just be the normal sand. And what shall I do for the fences? I know, let's use jungle fences. Once again, basically I want to use them because I've not used them much, and I think they would look pretty good as well. So let me go and try and make some jungle fences as well. And then I guess I also need to go and try and grab some buckets of water, so we can go and try and fill this area in. So have I even made a crafting table? I think this is the longest I've ever gone in an episode where I've been building without making a crafting table. I normally have made about 5 by now, haven't I? So let's go and just plonk this down here for now, and let's go and make myself some jungle planks. Oh, I do like the look of them. It'd be nice just to have another type of wood to have in my lovely world, rather than just birch, spruce, and oak absolutely everywhere. So let's go and I guess we can just do these along the outside here. Then that way we don't have any other animals wandering in, or of course any other googlies wandering into the doggy area. So this needs to be covered in sand here, so you don't see all of the horrible dirt and that under the water. And then the outside can just be sand as well. So let's go and let's get rid of this dirt here. And we can go and replace that with sand. And oh no, I just heard Fluffy get hurt. Fluffy, where are you? Okay, that was a bad idea. I'm going to sit Fluffy back down. Hello? You really want to become our friend, don't you, sheep? Okay. You can sit down here, and you can have a pork chop as well. I would love to have you running around with us, but I'm just too worried that you're going to get hurt. I want to leave you with a wagging tail by the episode. Right then, let's go and carry on doing this sand. So yeah, we just need to go and destroy this ground and put the sand down here. So let's just go and get rid of all of this dirt for now, and then we can go and replace it with all of the sand. So we kind of need to do another platform lower down here, and once again my pockets are getting completely full. And oh, you know what I've just realised? I haven't put any windows in. Well, you carry on doing this, Polly. I'm going to go put some windows in. I got some white stained glass on me, which I thought would look good, and I was going to do some along the front and along the back here, so then that way the dogs get some nice something they don't actually get very much inside of the doghouse. They all love it in there and they have lots of fun, but it is a little bit dark and enclosed in there, isn't it? But here, that is not going. We can add these windows along here. I actually really like the look of this place. It looks really different to all of the buildings around it, and that's something that I've been trying really hard to do, just to make sure that none of the buildings look too similar. And I think that is definitely something I've done here. And oh, is it different? Oh, I don't know if it's completely symmetrical here, though. I don't think that really matters, though. I kind of like it the way it is. So let's just go and do these doubled windows here instead. So somehow the front is different to the back, but I still think it looks okay anyway. And sheep, excuse me, this is a doggy daycare, sheep, please. This is for dogs only. I don't care how good you are at dancing and jumping around. That's it. Please leave. It's for dogs only. Maybe I need to make a sheep daycare as well, otherwise they're going to get jealous. A Wally daycare. Right then, let's go and break away this dirt here, and I can go and replace it with some more here. Then we can do the final bits of sand, and then we can go and fill up our buckets of water. And oh no, I'm doing the sand too high here, aren't I? I need to do it a little bit lower down. I guess it needs to, all be on that level, and then we can go and fill in all of this sand on the top here. It doesn't exactly symmetrical. We can kind of do a little bit like here, and then I did these in the wrong place yet again. These need to be further down here, and then we can go and fill up all of our buckets full of water and try and fill this in, and this is going to be our mini little ocean, I guess, here. I think this is going to look really nice. So let me go and carry on doing these fences, and oh, the sheep is back. The sheep is determined to stay. Tell you what, the sheep can stay. It wasn't designed for sheep, but there are no signs up saying that sheep can't join here, so why not? Why not have a sheep randomly joining us as well? Right then, I'm going to go and make a few more of these fences then. And I'm going to put these all the way around the outside, not only to keep the sheep out, also to keep the googlies out. And then we can go and fill it all in with water, just like Polly is. So let me go and carry on building this around the outside. I'll go and do that last block in just 1 second, and I'll go and build along here just like this. And then the place is going to be completely filled up. And I just keep seeing the sheep through the window. Is the sheep going to come and have a swim? Your wall's going to get all wet, sheep. You're going to be walled. Yep, I'm not lying. And right, let's go and try and help out doing some of this water. Actually, it looks like Polly doesn't need any help. It looks like she's got it all sorted. So let's go and the final fence. So this is our little beach that we're going to have at the back of the area. And oh, actually, I just had the exact same thought as you, Polly. Snowball fight! Snowball fight! Oh, sorry, sheep. There we go. The sheep's got in the water now. Snowball fight! This reminds me of Christmas again. And snowball fight! Snowball fight! Snowball fight! Oh no, I've run out again. I have no more snowballs. Anyway, I think that the actual outside of the building's done, and also the beach is done. So in the next episode, we can go inside and do the doggy dorm as well as the doggy diner, and also go and add in the palm trees and everything else we need to add in out the back here. And then I can bring all of my dogs down, and they can all go and have some time. And oh no, that's not fair. I don't have any left. I think Polly just has an endless supply of snowballs with her somehow. Right then, that is the end of this episode then. In the next episode, we're going to get this place finished off, and there'll be a link in the description to the next episode once it's online. But for now, I want to thank you all very much for watching, and I will see you later. Bye!
Okay, that is the end of our video. Okay, I'll see you all later.